everyone, it's me, Yana, and today I'm going to be doing a very important video is the word that I want to use. I'm going to be talking about mental health and specifically sharing my story of dealing with mental illness. And I've seen a lot of YouTubers recently be more open about this type of stuff, which is amazing, and it's a dream come true for like a psych major like me to see that. I saw Lee, she does a ton of videos on the subject, and recently Olena Mishenko, or I'm Just a Makeup Lover, she made a video about her anxiety experiences, and then Shane Dawson talks about his mental health, and just a lot of YouTubers who I love dearly have been sharing their experiences, and it inspired me to create this video. And I'm really hoping you guys will stick around and listen, because even if you haven't gone through what I've gone through, maybe someone in your life, or maybe someone who shows up in your life, will be dealing with some of this stuff, and maybe this can help you know how to handle it or how to talk to them about it. Mental illness has been a part of my life for as long as I can remember. I remember being young and feeling very panicky and very anxious all the time and not knowing what it was, and I would tell like my family like my stomach hurts, and I would go to doctors and get like my stomach checked and whatever, and they always said that everything was fine, you know, that nothing was wrong with me. I was a healthy kid, but I didn't feel that way. Like I felt like something in here that just felt wrong. And I also remember feeling so sad being small, little, and over no particular reason. And then life went on, and then in middle school, 8th grade, when I turned 13, I had like my first panic attack, I guess. I like was in a church service with my friends, and we were just sitting in the back, and then a guy has a seizure, and I've never seen someone have one before, and that like really freaked me out. And I remember feeling so like this impending doom feeling. Like I felt like I couldn't breathe, like I was all like sweaty. I just wanted to get out. I had to leave and go home, and I just left, and I didn't explain to anyone why I left, and they all thought it was weird, like what's going on. And that was like my first panic attack. And then since then, from 8th grade up until 10th grade, I would say, I would be having 3 to 4 panic attacks a day, every single day, for like 2, almost 3 years straight, and it was really bad. Going to like Target was a struggle for me because I would be scared of having a panic attack, and I just couldn't live my life. Like I would say no to hanging out with friends, and I lost a lot of friends because I kept, you know, not going to hangouts. Even at school, I would have panic attacks and then go home, or I would just like skip days of school because I just couldn't. And it was pretty bad, not gonna lie. And then junior year, I was kind of fine. I was really busy, you know, applying for colleges, and I did have some days where I had panic attacks, but it wasn't like super intense. And then senior year, I was okay, except the summer between senior and junior year was when I made the step to go get help. So I went to my doctor, I got prescribed medication, and I've been taking that since then, and now I'm a sophomore in college, almost done with my sophomore year of college. So I've been on this medication for 2 years now, and I am doing a lot better. I don't have panic attacks as often as I do anymore. I'm still an anxious person, it's who I am, you know, but it's not to the point where I can't do the things I do, and I've been like doing so many things with my life, like just doing things that I never thought I would be able to do. And having anxiety and panic disorders, you often feel defeated and you feel like everyone around you is living their life, but you feel like you just can't live your life. Like you want to, like you wish that you could travel, you wish that you could hang out with friends, you wish you could like go to Target and have fun, you wish you could go to a concert, you know, like you just daydream about like doing all these things. You feel like you can't do them, and that was so frustrating to me, and I just felt so weak and defeated, and that led into a depression spiral. And I was really depressed. Like some days I couldn't get out of bed, even last year, and sometimes now I have various depressive episodes where for a few days I just can't deal with it. Like nothing seems to cheer me up, like I just lay there in bed. But I've learned to like fight it, you know, like I can't just let it wash over me. I have to get up and go somewhere, even if it's just a drive, even if it's the hardest thing in the world. I just have to do something, and I have to fight it, and I have to fight my negative thoughts. And also I forgot to mention, last summer I went to therapy for the first time, and I definitely recommend going. And it's not just me saying that as a psych major. I just learned so much about myself and my family history, and just so many of the potential risk factors I had for anxiety and depression, and kind of why it made sense, you know. And I do believe that knowledge is power, because before I used to think like my life is perfect, like there's nothing bad in my life, like why am I feeling like this, why do I feel like I can't live my life, you know, like why do I feel so awful, as if someone died or something. That's how I was feeling, and I just blamed it on myself. I'm like, you're weak, you're negative, like you're crazy, like your head's deformed, like whatever. I don't know, but I felt really abnormal. But then once I learned about myself and it clicked and it made sense, like I know why I struggle with this now, like I know kind of, and it's just like amazing. I felt so much more powerful knowing, and I do recommend it because you can just, even letting it out is just so helpful. And also having like people around you. I know that people don't always understand, you know, when you tell them. They can be like, your life is good, like, or you're depressed, like go eat ice cream, you'll feel better, or just calm down, like chill. And it's like, it's not that easy. Or they're like, your life is perfect, what have you got to be sad about, you know, like it's just not that simple. Like it is neurochemical, it's biological, it's all of these different things. And people just need to realize that and understand that, and we need to break the stigma of mental illness. And that's what I'm trying to do, you know. I feel like it's my job as a psych major and as someone who makes videos on YouTube, and as someone who struggled like really hard, you know. I know I didn't go into like intense detail, but that would be like a 3-hour long video. But yeah, I just want to let you guys know that if you are going through something like this, like I feel your pain. It is like the worst thing to have to go through in life, but I am here as living proof that you can do it, you can get through it, you know. Like, and you build resilience too, and that's just an incredible thing. Like there is hope. Like 75% of all people who struggle with any type of mental illness, 75% of them get better. Maybe it's not like healed completely, but they get better, and that's a significant percentage. Like that is huge, you know. And I just want you guys to know that there's hope, you know, like, don't give up. I know it's so hard some days. I know, like, sometimes you just like are so tired of fighting it, but if you just hang on, like, I promise you, you will get to do things that you love to do. You will smile again, you'll laugh again, like, you'll feel again, you'll have vitality, you'll have energy, you know, like, just hang in there. And to those of you who are fine and maybe you have a friend or a significant other or someone in your family who's struggling with any type of mental illness, and I just want you guys to know that it's really helpful if you educate yourself, read about it, even talk to a therapist and ask them what you can do, or talk to the person and be like, I don't know what you're going through and I'm so sorry, but I'm here, you know? And sometimes that's all people need. They don't need your advice. They don't need you to, like, talk and give tips. Like, they just need you there to be supportive. Yeah, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.